questions whenever you guys are ready.
Butta Johnson to 13 of 15 points in the second half. Just what were you seeing out there to guide Clemson to this victory?
Just trying to get a rhythm. Just trying to. I know on offense we became stagnant at moments, and our defense was pretty good, but offense just wasn't able to get into a rhythm. So just trying to get everybody going and get them to spread the floor so we can get to our offensive plan and just win the game.
Dylan and RJ, senior day is always emotional, especially for you guys. Been here before, spent so much time in Clemson. Is it tough managing the emotions when a game starts and kind of putting that behind you, just playing ball?
Yeah, it's kind of like surreal, last time playing in Little John, you kind of get the feeling of, it's going to be your last time, so you want to win so much or play so hard, and so you kind of, get out of your groove. But we settled in, as a team. We realized even after the first half, we came back in the locker room, grouped together, and knew we were going to win this game.
Yeah, for me, it was hard to put away my emotions. Like last night, to be honest, I kind of struggled with sleeping because I'm like, man, this is my last game here. I remember the first one against Citadel. That was a close nail biter, but just the opportunity. I'm just so grateful for this town and Coach Barnell accepting me back with open arms, and the staff just being the best staff in the country in my opinion. So it was hard for me to put away the fact that today was my last game in Little John.
For Nick, Justin, and Butta, just why was Coach Barnell someone you guys wanted to play for coming from the transfer portal?
In the transfer portal, coaches will give you what you want to hear. Coach Barnell, he kept it real with us. Well, he kept it real with me for sure. So, I was looking for that in the portal. I didn't want to go somewhere just because, big name or, they're going to have a good team. He was going to make me be a better man and a better player. And so he was telling me all that in the portal. And so, felt good about it.
Yeah, kind of just bounce off what JP said. People will kind of tell you whatever you want to hear, but for whatever reason, Coach Barnell and the whole staff felt very genuine. And obviously their previous successes, they've had great years here and coached great players who are now doing great things, and I wanted to be a part of that, so that's why.
Yeah, to piggyback on what they just said again, just being genuine, real love, just not fronting anything, and then also I played Clemson a couple years ago, and so they had their eyes on me since then, and so they just opened me with open arms and welcomed me in, and I just felt like this place was home for me.
But I wanted to ask you, y'all down 10 with 13 to go. What's going through your mind right there before you guys go on that big run?
Just trying to get a few stops together. I feel like we get a few stops together, and the offense will eventually come. And that's how we felt throughout the majority of the game. We just got to get these stops on defense and the offense. Don't worry about that. That'll always come. We got a elite group of guys. All the way down from the 1 to the 10. We got 10 guys that can come in and just do their job and just score. And that's the strength of our team is us, everybody.
But kind of piggybacking off the question he said, with your dad being a big ACC fan and coach talking about that, what's it like to play in ACC?
Oh no, it's a dream growing up in Virginia, just seeing UVA, Virginia Tech, and watching Duke, Carolina, all these big time schools, that I grew up watching and wanting to put a uniform on for. And I just thank Coach Barnell and the staff for allowing me to be here and putting on the jersey for Clemson.
There were sort of jumps and spurts of intensity throughout that whole second half from the crowd. You could feel it. You could feel them kind of getting into it. What did y'all notice? What did y'all take away from that? How did it impact your game ultimately?
I think when we got the crowd into it, it kind of helped our energy, especially that second group in the second half. Carter making that big and one, Butta knocking down some threes. That kind of elevated our energy. And that's why it's so great playing in Little John. These fans they elevate your game, and when the fans are when they're rocking, it definitely kind of helps us, elevate our game. So.
Nick, when Dylan mixing around the back pass to you at the top of the key, is there extra pressure on you to hit that one?
No, he does it a lot in practice.
Yeah, every day.
So I honestly just felt like a regular rep. But I actually didn't even know that he threw it behind the back. I just know he threw it back to me.
What was up with all the behind the back passes today?
No, you ain't doing RJ too, right?
Yeah. It's just natural, I guess. Like they say, I do it all the time in practice, and I'm always finding them trying to get open shots. So it's natural.
Looking back at your time here, do any of you all have like a favorite memory associated with playing for Clemson and like this team in particular?
I would say my favorite moment was when we was in Charleston. That's when we came together and we figured out like how good we could be.
Yeah, I piggyback. I say Charleston too, but even like a couple games before, we really figured out what type of team we were. Like bouncing back from the Louisville game, and just we have ups and downs as a team. So just realizing we're gonna have a rocket up, but then just staying sane as a team. And yeah, probably Charleston and Louisville.
Yeah, I think the Charleston trip was a trip that I'm never gonna forget. But I think the obvious answer is like the run we had 2 years ago was one of my favorite moments as a Clemson Tiger. Just going to Memphis, and it's not even the games, just being in the hotel after the game, before the games. Those are moments that I'm always remember. And obviously, we went out to LA to play Arizona and Bama. Just being out there, walking the Shake Shack downtown with these guys and Wiggins and all the ones who were on that team, that was just like that was. I'm never gonna forget that experience. So.
Yeah, just being around the guys, the dinners, being in the hotels, meetings, anything like that. Just all of us being together, laughing, joking. Even when we won the win streak or losing streak, just seeing everybody stay together, staying on one accord, and I think that's just gonna always be a big memory and that I've been a part of here at Clemson.
For me, probably the California trip. We were a week away. Obviously, I might be a little biased. I'm back home, but everyone was saying that like no one comes out of that trip, 2-0, and I thought we had great games. That first game at Stanford was really tough, and we showed a lot of grit. And I thought that was a great trip.
So many good moments.
For Nick, Justin, and Butta, how excited are you about playing in your first ACC tournament next week?
I mean,
Go ahead.
I'm very excited. It's just a good feeling to keep playing basketball. A lot of teams are done right now, so a lot of the teams will get this opportunity.
Yeah, I think just with the season winding down, the lights get brighter, games get bigger, and I feel like this is what I've prepared for my whole life, and then I just feel like that's what we prepare for as a team, just coming together in these final few moments and making everything count.
Yeah, I'm super stoked for it too.
For RJ and Dylan, both of you guys were underclassmen in that run in 2023. How can you take that experience from such a historic run, a historic season, and now as upperclassmen and leaders for this team help try and make another postseason push?
Just put in work. I think we told these dudes like a million times. Like after we lost to Boston College in the ACC tournament, we came back and we put in work. I feel like even, obviously we want to win the ACC tournament, so we got to put the work in tomorrow, Monday to get prepared for it. But we just got to be consistent in our work and buy into the game plan that the staff makes for us.
Missed free throws were kind of the name of the game in conference play this season, but you made some really crucial ones towards the end of this game. How big were those for y'all?
We know as a team, like, have little stretches with shooting, and that was like our fault during the ACC play. But we got confidence in our guys. Like we always tell guys, like, man, go up there. Like we know we're gonna make it. We're not even worrying about if he does or he doesn't. So we got confidence in everyone on the team. Like Butta said, 1 through 10. So yeah, that just plays a part. That's basketball too. So we just knocked down the free throws when we needed to win.
For RJ and Dylan, you guys have known Brad now since your high school days of playing. What has he meant to you over the course of your career?
He's been a lot. He's definitely, like I said earlier, he's changed the way I think. He's just helped me be stronger, just as a man too. And I kind of seen Coach Barnell change too a lot since y'all wouldn't believe, Coach Barnell is totally different. He's totally different than he was when I first came in, and he's just meant so much to me, and I appreciate him. Just like they say, he's super truthful. He's gonna tell you the truth. You don't want to hear it. He's gonna tell it to you. But that kind of makes you stronger especially as a man. Like it just kind of hardens your mind, and I think he's helped me, become a little bit more tougher.
I guess RJ, how exactly is he different?
To be honest, like he's way more like outgoing and nice than he was. Well, after
I was gonna say like he used to be. I thought he was angry.
Yeah.
Every day, like his whole life. I don't understand it. But now I'm like, oh, this man, he cool.
I don't know because it was freshman. Like we used to walk in some days. He's like I don't even want to say good morning to him.
Yeah.
But like he's been awesome. Like I remember he came to my house. I stayed here in May after my freshman year. And he came to my house at the Flats, and we were kicking it, watching TV, and talking about life. And then after that moment, I kind of seen him from a different light, and just now he's coming in, he's putting people in headlocks, he's making jokes and film with JP, and it's just funny. Like it's not one thing. It's just I don't know if he changed, but we just see him in a different light than we came in. So he's been awesome. He's awesome person, and his family, especially Miss Paula and Kate, they've just been so supportive to us too, and I'm just so glad God has blessed me with somebody like Coach Barnell.
Dylan, 96 wins, 55 in the ACC, both Clemson records. Is that something that you'll take with you and tell your grandkids about?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm telling them I'm winning. So, I'm mad Chase got it over me, but we cheated though. That's 2 extra years.
That's it. Oh, Hunter, what's it like you and your brother are like 1 and 2? What's that? Like, what does that mean to you, or what can you kind of piggybacking off this question a little bit? I guess.
Okay, yeah, it means a lot. Like, just basically how much we mean to Clemson. Show how much we care about winning, and bringing a winning culture to Clemson. Like when I first came here, people didn't really care about basketball as much, and football is great, but now they have another support. We have another support where everybody's buying into basketball too as well, and just showing a lot of love. So that was one of our main things. Even when Chase was here, when I first came, we were just focused on winning. And I tell them every day, we work. We don't care about what it takes. We just want to win. So yeah, that's our thought process. But I love it being with my brother. But yeah.
This may be a question for Ben. I don't know if you guys know, why are all 5 of you out here? Was it
yeah, somebody said seniors.
Coach Barnell said seniors.
So we just pulled up, man. We just want to be with the guys.
Anybody have any more questions for these 5?
RJ, you had mentioned the support systems you had at Clemson. One of those with Miss Paula. Just what kind of impact has she had throughout your Clemson career?
Man, she's awesome. She's at almost, I think, every away game. And one thing that I'm going to miss, is her birthday cookies. So
cookies.
JP's birthday was 2 days ago. The whole team's like, give me one. But she loves us just like Coach loves us. She probably loves us a little bit more than us. She's just at every game. She's so nice, and especially Kate too. It was every trip. They're just giving us words of encouragement, and they're just an awesome family.
Grayson, were you asking about Mrs. Grooms?
Yes. Oh, Mrs. Grooms?
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Paula. Oh, yeah, she's awesome. Obviously, meeting her when I first came in, you're like, who's she doing here? But she's basically part of the team, and she's our biggest fan. And
every away trip, we come back, she's there.
She's there. It's 3 a.m.
She's there.
Yeah, she's probably out there waiting on us now. Even when she's sick, even when she's feel tired, she's here. She loves this place, and we definitely do need her, supporting us, and even on Facebook too. Sometimes I open Facebook, she's on there. She's going in for us. So Miss Paul is awesome.
We love this girl.
Any more questions for these guys?